Hey, John Gordon here. As we're going through this coronavirus situation, I can't help but think of a time when I lost my job during the dot-com crash. It was the most fearful time of my life. No insurance for my family or my kids, two small children, only a few months of savings in the bank, this close to being bankrupt. And we had a restaurant open where we second mortgaged our home and $20,000 in credit cards as this restaurant was opening, knowing it would take a while to make a profit. Man, it was scary. Well, several years later, I wrote a book during the Great Recession, and it was called The Shark and the Goldfish. And this book was about a goldfish that's always been fed. He was very comfortable. And then the goldfish is taken to the beach by his boy, and a big wave comes crashing on shore, taking the goldfish back into the ocean with it. And now the goldfish is all alone, hungry, and has to learn to find food. He meets Sammy the shark, who teaches him how to be a shark, a nice shark. And he teaches him to be humble and hungry, to choose faith instead of fear, and to embrace change so that he can ride the wave of change to a successful future. You see, if you study companies during the Great Recession and during the Great Depression, if you study people during this time, you will find that people, teams, and organizations, the ones who thrived during that time, were the ones who embraced change. They rode the wave through a successful future by embracing it. Those who resisted the wave, who were unadaptable to change, who were complaining about the situation, who were very negative, they were crushed by the wave. And so whether we thrive through change or not is determined by our mindset and how we perceive the change that we are dealing with. It's all how you see the change. During that time of the Great Recession, I was speaking to a bunch of real estate companies, and I was meeting all these different realtors who were some thriving and some not doing so well. And they were having awards when I would speak at these events. And I noticed that the rookies were winning all the awards. I realized that there was a curse of experience. The curse of experience longs for the good old days. The curse of experience complains about the way things are, and they're unadaptable to change. And a lot of these veterans were not winning the awards because they were really longing for the good old days. They were very negative. But the rookies had a rookie mindset. They were working hard, developing great relationships, adapting, and creating the good old days right now. I also was speaking several years after that at Pepperidge Farm. And there was a president who was on stage, and he was giving an award to a rookie salesperson. And he said that this rookie was able to obtain this huge sale in a grocery store, a gigantic display. And he showed a display. And he said, "This doesn't happen. You're not supposed to ask for this." But he asked. He believed it was possible, and he made it so. You see, what we believe determines what we will create. And you have to think like a rookie. Don't have the curse of experience. Think like a rookie and believe that anything is possible right now. What we have to do is learn, grow, and adapt, transform, change, improve, and then thrive on the other side of that. The shark and the goldfish is all about being uncomfortable. You have to experience this discomfort in order to grow. So now, years later, I speak to a lot of sports teams. And when I'm speaking to these incredible teams and great athletes, I ask them this question: do you want growth or great growth? They all say, "I want great growth." Yeah, we all want great growth. Who wants just growth? We want great growth. I say, okay, well, to have growth, you show up every day, you go through your routine. And by doing that on a daily basis, you're going to get better by doing the same thing over and over again. By practicing, you're going to have some growth. And if I encourage you, that's going to help you grow as well. But for great growth, I will encourage you, but I also have to challenge you. I have to push you. I have to take you out of your comfort zone in order to have great growth. Are you willing to do that? And they say yes. Well, then you will experience great growth if you're willing to do that. And to have great growth, we have to feel uncomfortable. We have to go through the discomfort in order to adapt, change, and grow. And that's what's happening right now. We are going through a situation where we're feeling very uncomfortable. There's a lot of discomfort. We have to use this time to say, okay, What do I want now? How can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I get better because of this? And what do I want to create in the future? And in doing so, in having that mindset of discomfort leading to growth, embracing change, what will happen is we will then thrive through the change and thrive because of the change. So the change will not destroy us. Instead, it will uplift us. It will help us grow to have a more successful future. We will ride that wave to a more successful future. So in summary, I want to encourage you. What we're going through is hard, and to recognize that. But what you believe will determine what you create. And right now, the goal is to survive this time of what we're going through. The goal is to adapt. You're in the ocean of possibilities. Adapt in that ocean. Innovate right now. Grow stronger from it. Become humble and hungry. Choose faith. Think like a rookie and believe that anything is possible. And if we do that, we will thrive. I'm wishing you all the best, and just know that I'm cheering you on. God bless.